Hi everyone, Simon Keeling here with your flying weather outlook for the week and weekend ahead, brought to you exclusively by Fly in association with weatherschool.co.uk. Thanks again for watching. And we're looking like we've got a mixed week ahead. Most rain is going to be across more northern areas of the country. Best of the flying is going to be towards the south, and then we go into a rather mixed weekend. Now, before we get into the detail, all my aviation weather schools are full at the moment. I'm just finalising some dates for some new online courses. If you want me to let you know when those dates are announced, then just send me an email. Go to the weatherschool.co.uk site, go to the Contact Us page here and just pop me an email across using that contact form and just say that you want to be added onto the list to be told when the new dates are available. Don't worry, you won't get any spam or anything, and you're not committing to anything. It's just so I can tell you when those dates are announced. Also, are you getting your free forecast on a Friday for flying at the weekend? Again, this is a free service. It just gives you a text forecast so that I can update you with the flying weather for the weekend. Your email address is stay safe with us. If you're not getting that yet, then send a blank email to the address you see on the screen here, aviationweather-subscribe at weatherweb.net, and I'll make sure that you get added onto that list. Okay, so this is how things shape up then for Monday. We've got a weak front moving south across northern parts of England, central parts of Scotland during the course of Monday. It brings with it some cloud, maybe locally none to marginal along the line of that front. A few bits of rain as well affecting the hills of northern England, but for Scotland it becomes brighter across central southern parts of England and Wales. We've got a fair amount of cloud, but it stays generally flyable, getting breezier across northern areas as well. Now into Tuesday, more unsettled conditions on Tuesday as fronts move their way southwards and eastwards. Quite a messy one, but I think overall across much of Scotland, across parts of Northern Ireland, northwest Wales, northwest England and eastern Scotland, generally here non-VFRable, may locally become marginal, particularly across perhaps eastern parts of Scotland. Bases probably coming in at around 2,000 feet, tops at about 15,000 feet. Some fairly hefty bursts of rain and quite windy too. Now across more southern areas, here it probably is marginal to flyable. I think we're going to be looking at bases typically of around 2,000 to 3,000 feet across more southern areas, and tops at around 10,000 to 15,000 feet. Overall, though, it's not the best of days of flying. Now, on to Wednesday, and it looks as if northern and western Scotland again see some more heavy showers through the course of Wednesday, those extending into central areas too. Northwest England, Northern Ireland seeing further showers, here becoming marginal to non-VFR as those heavy showers move in. 2,000 foot bases, tops could be up at 20,000 feet. Some QNIMs in there and westerly winds gusting 25 to 30 knots. For most other areas, it is going to be flyable, just isolated showers passing through. 4,000 foot bases and the tops at around 15,000 feet. The better, the further south you go, lighter winds as well. On to Thursday, more fronts trailing through the north of the country during Thursday, bringing non-VFR conditions across much of Ireland, across parts of northern England and southern Scotland. I think generally, like I say, non-VFR here, perhaps more marginal across northern England. For Scotland, we've got showers across the north and the northwest, so here we're going to be seeing non to marginal conditions at times. Eastern Scotland probably faring better, with generally flyable conditions here, 3,000 foot bases, 12 to 15,000 foot tops. For the rest of England and Wales, generally it's flyable. We will see an isolated shower passing through, 3,000 foot bases, tops at around 15,000 feet. And then on to Friday, when we see low pressure northwest of Scotland on Friday. That brings rain across many northern and western areas of the country, as well as northern and western Ireland. Quite breezy here, gusts of 25 to 35 knots. Generally non-VFRable because of those heavy showers. 2,000 to 3,000 foot bases and the tops at 20, perhaps even up to 25,000 feet. Elsewhere it is generally fair, bases of around 3,000 feet, tops at 10,000 feet, and some bright or sunny spells as well. And then through Saturday, bits of showers across northern and western parts of Scotland. I'm going to say here, running down into northwest England, northern and western Ireland, marginal in those showers. Elsewhere, not looking too bad. A decent day on Saturday with some decent bases. And then through Sunday, heavier showers and some outbreaks of rain getting into the west of Scotland. May well drift into Ireland as well. Non-verifiable here. Some heavy showers forming across England, Wales, central and eastern Scotland. Marginal at times in those heavier showers, but some sunny spells in between. So detail for the weekend, still quite difficult to pin down, but we'll work on that for you over the next few days. Don't forget that you can send your blank email to get the weekend forecast email every Friday. And if you want to be told when the next aviation weather school is going to be held, just go to weatherschool.co.uk and send me a message, and we can do that for you. If you want to take a weather school now, though, weatherschool.co.uk is the place to go again. Get at aviation, come down to a pilot's guide to Scootees. That's a recorded online course which you can take immediately. It takes about 3 hours to complete, but it will get you forecasting bases, tops, layers of cloud, winds at different levels, and all for any airfield up to 8 days in advance. Okay, I will leave you with that for now. Whatever you're doing, have a great flying week. Thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.